Hello everyone, this is Danish. Today we are going to discuss about this company that I found few months back. I believe this company has a great potential to move forward in a long run. I generally don't rush into the companies and I try and look and do some of my research and take some, you know, uh, in-depth analysis to see whether this company is worth my money or not. I don't generally chase the running train, so that's why that helps me to prevent from future losses. So it's rather to get something that is moving slow in initially and then picks up the pace when no one is looking into, than jumping into something that everyone is talking about. So I found this company 5 6 months, actually longer than that, and I saw that there was a big drop. Uh, and I was like, it got me curious why this company dropped so much. This company had an FD approval. So just to give you a background, this is a pharmaceutical company, and it has an FD approval for a particular medicine that they make. They make a medicine for cardiovascular disease, especially in specific to very very similar to fish oil, but it's called Vascepa, and it's FDA approved. It helps reduce your triglyceride, without affecting your bad cholesterol. So that is one of a kind. I believe that is the only medicine out there that is FDA approved specific to this part. So if you look into and get the detail, you can just go to the vascapa.com, vascapa.com. I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. So, and you can do your research. I found it very exciting, and I want to move forward, to that analysis, look into it, dive deeper what this company do and all sort of good stuff. So before we do so, let's get on and see what this company is made of and what they actually why this medicine is so important. So it's a prescription medicine used along with certain medicine statins to reduce the risk of heart attack, stroke, and certain types of heart issues requiring hospitalization in adults with heart, cardiovascular disease, or diabetes, and two or more additional risk factors for heart, along with a low fat and low cholesterol diet to lower high level of triglyceride fats in adults. And this is the only FDA approved. That's what they trying to sell it here. So let's jump right into the good stuff like fundamentals. And without that, I don't buy it. Even if someone says that this is a great company, they make this medicine, it's FDA approved. I just want to see that how fast it's growing, what is their balance sheet is like, if they are progressing well, and all that sort of good stuff. So let's jump right into the fundamentals part. So this company, if you look into it, if you go to Yahoo Finance and search for ticker AMRN, it will take you up to this summary page. I go right into the statistics. It helps you look into some of the valuation measures. So as you can see, this company has a market cap of 2.5 billion. Um, Forward PE is 40. There is no trailing PE because currently they are not earning anything, but now they are expecting to earn something, which means that the company now from loss to turning into a profit, which is a very good sign. So you wanted to buy into a company that is turning from loss to profit, and they're growing their financials, in certain percentage that is healthy for the company to grow in a fast pace. So let's go to that point. So next thing you want to look into is that the price to sales, which is price to sales is for any growth company. If you're looking in, I generally buy a company that is growing, that is price to sale under five or five the most. Especially if they are growing fast. Like if the company is moving 25, 30, 40%, then if the price to sales is five, it's very good. If and then you can measure it based on the if company is growing 100%, then price to sales 6, 7 is also not bad. But currently, for this company, price to sales 4 is exceptional in my opinion. So now, as you can see, that the gross profit they made last trailing 12 month was 333 million. The total revenue was about 590 million. I think they actually exceeded this last year, and they made it actually 610. And they had some, the pharmaceutical conference where they announced that they were able to hit the number 610 million, which is a really good, especially having a car. The issue cannot be named in YouTube. So that is exceptional. And then on top of that, quarterly revenue growth year to year is 40%. This is really, really nice. So even though if the company is growing that fast and they're turning into a profit company, the next measure that you really wanted to check, just in case if in in foreseen future, if the market crashes 10, 15, 20%, it is definitely going to impact any corporation, whichever company that you want to talk about, if they're, a huge corporation, very stable company, they will be impacted similar, if not more than the market. So what do you want to look into it that, in that perspective, that if the company would be able to bounce back, really fast and would be able to make it, you know, past the recession or past the market crash. So what things that you want to look at, that is comes a balance sheet. So in balance sheet, you want to see how much cash that company has. So as you can see, this company currently has 561 million. For such a small company, having this much cash is really, really good. So they can actually market their company really well, in my opinion. And total debt they have for the next 12 months is just 20 million. So the next 12 months, if they have to pay some debt, it's just 20 million on, and they have total cash, current cash is 560 million. This is exceptional in my opinion. And then if you look at the current ratio, so when you're buying a company, you want to look into it if the current ratio is one or more than one. The more than one is really well. So here you see that it has 2.72, which shows that they have about, in my opinion, they have about 2 years or more of cash to survive. So if the market crashes and stays down for 2 years, this company will make it even for 2 years. So this is just great. That's that sort of companies that I look into. I just don't rush into the company that don't have cash, but it's just, uh, the stock is keep on moving up because there's a lot of, fear of missing out people in the retail investor and, buying in. I generally don't look into those companies. I try to sell it then when someone is like a lot of people talking about it. I sell then. I don't buy then. So for me, the balance sheet is exceptional. The revenue is great. The cash value is exceptional. Price to sales is exceptional. So for the growth company, I would put it into the growth, not in a speculative one. I think it has moved from a speculative form to the growth part now. So this would be my, like a in between speculative to growth portfolio. So I would put it into growth side. I would, invest if I would talk about like how to portfolio size in future. But for the growth perspective, I'll put it in the growth part, and I'm buying in like, dollar cost averaging in this company slowly. And currently, I believe that my dollar cost is just below $6. I started buying it when it was about $7, and I went bought down all the way to 4.50, $5. So my dollar cost average is about 588 or 90 cents. Okay, so what's next? Where do I think that is going? So for that perspective, I also do some technical analysis. I only look up technical analysis to see where if the bottom is in and what the trend is doing. What the technical analysis showing me where the trend is heading. I think that's trading in a technical analysis give you that perspective if the stock is now moving towards, in a bullish trend or if it's still in a bearish trend. So it helps you make a perspective, technical analysis. Of course, technical nothing is 100%. It gives you a probability of 80% to 90% that the stock is now moving towards bullish trend. So when you're doing a technical analysis, few things that you want to consider that the stock is moving generally right above 21, exponential moving average on daily. Um, if that is the case, and it is moving above 200 moving average. So as you can see, it just has crossed over 200 moving average just few days back, and it is facing very heavy resistance at this point. But I think it's going to break above this resistance in the next 2 3 weeks. The reason is that it has a golden cross in making. So generally, when the golden cross in making, could be a potential of a like a breaking above high. Maybe there is some catalyst cooking. So, and that's why I was thinking there is a catalyst. And I also heard some news came out that the China also, evaluated their theory of the way that they make the Vascapa medicine, and they actually stamp on that saying that yes, it actually works for China as well. And the China has a population of about 250 to 300 million people that has similar disease, which this can actually address. So if they wanted to make that medicine, it would take them some time. So it might move to China. I'm not saying it will, but I think there is a possibility of this to happen in China as well. So now I'm seeing the trend is moving towards, bullish. The only is that this is a heavy resistance here, so it's better to see that heavy resistance, because the more it's gonna coil, the heavier it's gonna go, the higher it's gonna go. So for my opinion, I think that in the short term, it's probably gonna hit somewhere in next 3 4 months, or probably soon. It may come, some catalyst may come in, but in my opinion, next 3 4 months, it might go to $10, and then maybe to 18 to 20 24. So I'm really excited about this company, and I think that this is a great opportunity, and I want to take advantage. So I just wanted to share my opinion about this company. I think it's a very good. You probably wanted to put it in your watch list and see how it is moving. If it's moving, in the right direction, that what I think or not. So, well, thank you very much for watching this video, and let me know what do you think about AMRN. If it's a good, if it's my good decision or not. What do you think? Also, please like and subscribe, and please put your comments in the comment section. I do appreciate it heavily. It will help my channel grow faster. So, thank you very much again, and you have a wonderful day.